Well, like I was saying before, it was really simple. I said, "Would you like to do something?" And so we agreed to meet the next day at about at 11. She left work for half the day, and then went back to work. And we walked, and she asked my religion. I said I was Catholic, so she took me to the Catholic church, which was right behind. And then and there was this little museum there that we walked through, and then we went to her church, and we walked through the park, and then we went for lunch. And I was coughing and sneezing a lot, and she went into the pharmacy and bought me medicine. So people were telling me, "Wow, that's unusual. That's a really good sign." and that was it. It's just like I said, and that was the date. It was no. It was 5 or 6 hours, but there was no pressure. Half of it was 2/3 of it was just talking and walking, through the park. It was just low-key, simplified things that really don't seem to go on as much over here in the States, I would say.
Hey guys, thanks for coming back. We cover a whole bunch of topics for you guys. We talk about all kinds of things. Sometimes we just talk about a life issue or a current event and apply that to the search for an international life partner. Probably should get back to some of the more how-to oriented stuff just to help you guys make progress in your search for somebody. And today I thought we'd talk a little bit about correspondence, right? A lot of you are using correspondence services as a tool to get introduced to somebody, as you well should. It's exciting to write letters and receive letters from beautiful foreign women, but sometimes we need a little bit of instruction around how to make letters that'll get you an impact, how to write and send letters that will get a response. The second paragraph will be a little bit about her profile and what you noticed about her specifically. So for example, "Hi Elena, and I'm from Phoenix, and I saw your profile, and right away I wanted to write you because I'm planning on being in your city soon, and I hope that we'll get a chance to get to know each other." So one of the things I liked about your profile right away is that I see that you're interested in cooking and outdoor activities, and I like cooking and outdoor activities. I like hiking, I like kayaking, cooking. I love Italian food. It's probably my favorite kind of food to cook, but I also love eating desserts. So if you happen to be really good at cooking desserts, that would definitely be a plus. And then I noticed as well that you enjoy some other things like going out to the opera or going out to a movie on a Friday or Saturday night. You like museums and those kinds of things. I do as well. So it seems like we have a lot in common. That's your second paragraph, guys. As simple as that, right? Here's what I noticed about you. I like those things too, and so we have those things in common. And then the third paragraph is going to simply be something like, I'm coming to your city, obviously, or I hope to get to know you. If you write to me, I promise to be a good correspondent and we'll get to know each other really well. What would you like to know about me? What questions do you have? What would you like to ask? I await your letter. Thank you. It's as simple as that, guys, right? Sometimes in our attempt to tell a girl as much about us as we can, and because we're lonely as we're writing letters, right, guys, let's be honest, we will literally write the next War and Peace. I mean, you get a girl coming home after a 13-hour day. In many foreign countries, the women will work 13, 14, 15 hours days at a time, guys, right? She comes home, and at some point when she gets to her internet, she'll have a couple of letters there. You probably won't be the only person writing to her. she'll have a couple of letters there, and she'll pull it up and she'll go to read what looks like a congressional filibuster. That's really, really hard for a girl to do at the end of a busy, hard-working day, right? So the more simple you keep it, the more likely she is to respond, because it doesn't require very much of her to respond, right? She just needs to answer a few questions and make a few extra comments. She knows if you're writing a short letter, your expectations are probably getting a short letter back right away. So that is definitely the best advice that I can give you when you write letters, guys. Just keep it simple and to the point. Definitely point out some things that you've noticed about her. Ask her to write to you. Promise to write faithfully if she does. I would give you to write letters that'll help you get an impact is don't talk about taboo topics in the first half a dozen or so letters. What are taboo topics, you ask? I bet you can probably figure that out, right? Sex, past relationships, politics, things like that. Things that are kind of controversial. I see guys writing about sex, writing about intimacy, writing about previous relationships, and getting very, very detailed in those kinds of things in your first letters to somebody, and you definitely don't want to do that. That is not going to leave a good impression on a girl when, again, she gets home at the end of that busy day and opens up her internet and has your email there. Obviously, if the two of you like each other, you'll open up and explore a whole host of topics together, and that will be a lot of fun. That's just part of what makes correspondence exciting. But keep your early letters fairly simple and avoid those topics which might get a negative reaction until you get to know each other and are more comfortable with each other, okay?
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new. Check out our website at